Hey y'all, today I'm going to be working on a layout from a little challenge that I had for myself using the August 2023 Pagemaps. I want to do all the sketches on this. I have no time limit set for myself. Just when I feel like doing one, I pull this one out and I'll pick a sketch. And I've already done these two. And today I'm going to do this double pager right here. So the papers that I chose is by Color Play. It's called Remembrance by Tracy Smith, and I picked this up 2 or 3 scrapbook expos ago. It's from 2017. It is a small collection pack, and Photo Play has been at the expo that I go to for several years, and they have really good prices. So I don't remember if this was a freebie. Sometimes they have packs that are maybe $2 or $3. So I don't remember, but it only has 6 12 by 12 sheets and a bonus pattern. Now, Color Play is shiny paper. It has a sheen to it, and I know a lot of people don't care for that. It is a little bit different to work with, because it slides around a lot easier when you're moving things around, your pieces of paper around. But it doesn't really bother me because when you put it in a page protector's got a shine on it anyway, so that doesn't bother me. But if you're not a fan of a sheen on your paper, then stay away from Color Play because all of their papers have that shine to them. I originally bought it because I love the blues. To me, they really didn't represent remembrance. So this sheet does, and of course the cut apart will. But you've got these other pattern papers and a floral here that are just beautiful blues, and that's why I picked it up. But I am going to kind of use it for a remembrance page for this layout, so I will not be sharing the photos, the actual photographs, or the journaling because it is personal. So let's take a quick look at the papers. Here is this diamond pattern, lines going in diagonals both ways, and that's on the back of the cover sheet. And since this page does have a sheen to it and it's on the back of this cover sheet, you could actually, if you didn't use this whole sheet, you could actually use some of these pieces here. Well, you could use that one if you wanted, but these are kind of chopped off. So we have 2 sheets of this, and this is the one that's more of a remembrance because it says, I feel you everywhere. The wind reminds me you're near, missing your smile today, wishing you were here, thinking of you always. Today and always, you're on my mind. So that's just repeated over and over again. And then we have the cut aparts. These are, it's called 3x4 cards, but there are some 4x6 cards. So we have that one. We have this cool design right here, and this paper is called Heavenly. And the back side is kind of a tone-on-tone navy, more a watercolor. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but then it's got some dots and stars. And then we have this blue, shades of blue stripe, and then the florals. And this one is called Memories. And, oh, yeah, here's this sheet again. So no. Not again. I tucked it underneath. I'm like, why do I have 2 cover sheets? I don't. I stuck it underneath. So, duh. That's the papers. And I did pick up the die cut pack, and I had them in my Photo Play and Vicky Boot and Binder because I thought I had purchased those die cuts, and here they are. Here's some clouds and a heart, and then here's these strips with a tab. We've got some stars. There's another small heart with a vine, like a letter going up to heaven with some balloons. Here's a banner. Here's a couple of word sayings. You are the stars in my eyes. Some more sayings. And then over here we have some more sayings. Another one of those with the tab and a heart. And I think yeah, this goes on to another collection. So these are my options for die cuts, and I can tell you all of these, I'm not really going to use a lot of these for this particular layout, just because of the situation. It doesn't really apply. My husband's biological sperm donor wasn't much of a father to him, and the relationship that they had was the one that my husband pursued. And that's what I want to do the layout about, is my husband and how he was a good son regardless of how he was treated. So these don't really apply in that situation, but I need some background paper, like a solid background paper, because I have the, the pattern papers. But when I look at these die cuts, there's this gold mustardy brown color. So I'm going to try to find some background paper, cardstock that is that color to use as my base of my layout. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I am back with my completed project. The holidays are over with, back to work, back to the daily grind. So we are back to business in my scrapbooking hobby. So I found some of the background paper in that gold brown mustardy color that matched the color in these layouts, and I really do like that navy with this color. I did play with my die cuts quite a bit and covered things up, cut things out, like excuse me, cut the moon out here. I forget what this said behind it, but I covered that up, cut these clouds out, added my title remember, and then did this big banner piece with that text paper. And this is where my journaling is going to go. I think I'm going to type it up and attach it when I have a quiet moment to gather my thoughts and put them on paper. I use that back side of that cover sheet for this background piece that spreads across both pages, and the night sky, stars and dots I did as my strip across the bottom. And then that really cool pattern paper, I just fussy cut. I followed the design of the diamonds, and so that made that a jaggedy edge. So I made this a smaller jaggedy edge and that a wider jaggedy edge. So, and then one photo here, and then this piece of paper here will split across this side, and this pattern stays the same across both sides of the paper. And then the text paper went on this side with a stripe down the edge of it. And then I cut some of these stars apart that were in a die cut. and added them, and then I used the stars that were in the die cuts and just tuck some of the embellishments here, and then use this tab embellishment, and I did do a little sprinkling of ink here, and I don't think I showed it right here. So this is a very simple layout, but this is more about the story than the photos for me, which is why I want to really concentrate on my journaling on it. So that is my completed layout, and so I pretty much followed the sketch here. I had already, in my excitement, crossed it off. My page maps from August 23. And then my leftover papers I put in a record sleeve with, since I used the cover sheet, I took a piece of the pattern paper that most represents this collection and put it in the front, so when I look through I won't know what these papers are about, because I had enough to keep it together. So as long as I can keep it together, I will keep the collection together, and then when it gets too small to do anything with, I'll disperse the papers into my either my color binders, or it will go in with my other photo play papers, because color play and photo play are the same company. So that is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.